am Angela Johareza. Today, I will be discussing media, globalization, and hybridization, and how this concept help us understand how culture and communication change in a global world. Globalization refers to the increasing interconnectedness of countries through trade, technology, communications, and cultures. Ideas, information, and cultural products like music, movies, and social media can easily move across the borders. Because of this, what happens in one country can quickly influence people in other countries. One of the main reasons this happens is media. Through TV, films, news, social media, and the internet, people from different parts of the world can access the same content. Example, a new dance trend or a viral video can spread globally in just 2 days. In the past, scholars explained this using cultural imperialism. This idea says that powerful Western countries control global media and send their movies, music, and advertisements to other countries. Because of this, some local cultures may be influenced or overshadowed by foreign culture. However, scholars later realized that globalization explains cultural changes better than cultural imperialism. One of the reasons is the end of the Cold War. After the Cold War, the global political and economic system became more complex. Countries, organizations, and people, they started interacting more through trade, technology, and communication. In this new global environment, the nation-state was no longer the only important actor. Cultural exchanges now happen across communities, multinational companies, international organizations, and digital platforms. According to media scholar Jeff Tomlinson, globalization is less controlled and more complex than cultural imperialism. Culture doesn't just flow from powerful countries to weaker ones. Instead, cultures influence each other in many directions, and both developed and developing countries are affected. Globalization is now studied in many fields like sociology, anthropology, communication, and media studies. Scholars look at how media and technology help people share and exchange culture. Researchers also study the relationship between media and globalization. They explain that culture has always moved across societies through trade, migration, and travel. Today, media and technology simply make these cultural exchanges faster and easier. Another concept is cultural homogenization. This is when cultures around the world become more similar because people watch the same shows, buy the same brands, or follow the same trends. But globalization doesn't always make cultures the same. Often, cultures mix in a process called hybridization. Hybridization is when global and local cultures combine to create something new. Local societies adopt global influences but still keep their own traditions, language, and values. Cultural critic Mr. Garcia Cantoni explains that hybrid culture happens in 3 ways. The first one is mixing different cultural systems. Second is moving culture beyond its original place. And the last one is creating new mixed cultural forms. A good example is a Filipino TV shows. Some shows follow international formats but they still reflect Filipino language, humor, and family values. This shows that globalization doesn't erase local culture. Instead, global and local cultures interact and blend. In conclusion, media plays a central role in globalization. While media spreads cultural influence, it also creates opportunities for cultural exchange, adaptation, and creativity. Globalization often results in a hybrid cultures where global and local traditions exist together.